Hey everyone, my name is Sah and this is Doki Doki Literature Club. I cannot believe that this was the clear favourite in the Sah Screams poll. I am shocked. I was for sure, I thought you guys would vote for Visage or one of the other games that were actually scary. This one, we hadn't come to any scares, and I have been assured that this is a scary game, so I'm waiting for that. So I don't know. I'm curious. I want to know where it's going. I don't know why you guys voted for it. But hey, let's go. Thanks so much for voting, for you patrons. And for those new to Sah Screams, check out a link in the description below. Become a patron. It doesn't matter which tier, $1, $5, $10, and you can vote for whenever I do my Sah Screams one-shots. And you can decide which game that I play in its entirety. And this was the winner of the last round. I cannot believe it, but yes, this was the winner. So hey, look, let's jump in. Let's share this game. We are starting a new game. I had a long think about this because I did do like a 1.5 hour one shot at this. But I want to start again. Because I was like really rushing it, I think, and I think I want to start again when I do this playthrough. So get a reminder too of what's going on, because it has been a little while and I can't quite remember. But hey, let's jump in. Let's go. I think we're good for settings, so let's just start a new game. I'm really excited. I remember being so like tongue-tied though, because there's a lot of reading involved in this. So I want to just warn you in advance. I got plenty of water because I will need it. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl's Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. So we've sort of, if you had a look at the one shot, we've sort of received some hints that maybe Sayori has depression. It sounds like she's oversleeping a lot. She's kind of, I think she might have been like kind of forgetful. She's like late to school. Apparently her appearance is disheveled, even though, you know, she looks perfect. So it sounds like she might have depression. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! Poor Sayori, she's so cute. I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Okay, we are Sarah, of course. I was thinking about doing different voices for everyone, but I will not be able to remember them. One person trying to do like 5 different voices. Sorry, I don't think I could keep up with that. I will forget them instantly. Okay, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Sah. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Sah, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me that you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yes! Yes, that is exactly who we are. That's exactly who I am. Aha! I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. Oh my god. In a few years because you're not used to the real world. You know what? And NEETs are in. NEETs are in. Totally. They're so romanticized. I think about like artwork of like NEET Irvin Smith. Irvin from Attack on Titan, of course. I always thirsting over him. But the thought of NEET Irvin, yes. I don't know why. Why is that hot? I don't know. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I promise you that. All right, I am 100% confident that I made a Simpsons reference right here in the one shot, which is, I can't promise I'll try, but I'll try to try. I'm 100% positive I made that reference because I'm thinking about it again. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little, at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh, she's so cute. I don't know, is she bugging us to join this club because she wants the company? Like, I don't know, maybe having us there will motivate her more to stay in the club or something? She says that she's worried about us, but it seems like we should be worried about her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yes! Why wouldn't we? Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. She's so adorable. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? Sayori's vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Oh yeah, cupcakes. Seriously, can't we just join the anime club? And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Seriously, guys, I'm so sorry, but I can't do separate voices for all of them. I will forget them. I will forget 5 different voices. I will. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Seth, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. or words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Oh, sorry. See, I'm no good at this. Then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. I'm thinking now, because with the one shot, we did sort of lean more towards one of the girls, right? And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Sah. Oh my god. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. As I probably said in the one shot, we are not interested, alright? We're not interested in girls. Sorry. So having a smile at me is so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Sah. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me and Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Yes, tea. I love tea. Yeah, we were sort of leaning more towards Yuri in the one shot. So I'm wondering if maybe we should change it up and I don't know. We'll see how we go. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Aua! I don't know what that is. Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Yeah, cats are amazing. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we use to make ears. That's so adorable. I wish we could see them. So kawaii. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances my direction. Oh, is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Oh. I thought you technically did. So you already said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. I'm failing at this. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. What kind of tea are we having? I'm big into green tea, but lately I've been drinking this really nice smoky black tea. And I am all down for that shit. Smoky black tea. I love it. I love that shit. Really into that shit. Tell me your tea preferences. I want to know. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Yeah, right? Don't worry, he just gave us permission. That's awesome. That is awesome. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yes. I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Tea and anime, yeah. I have really weird combinations. So I have watch parties with a friend of mine in England. We watch anime together. And I have tea, wasabi peas, wasabi peanuts, mochis, avocado on toast, and bananas, and what else? Sometimes licorice. I eat way too much licorice though, and my heart rate just spikes. You could probably tell. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Hey, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what is, I don't know, what kind of foods do you eat while you're watching or while you're reading? While you're watching Netflix or something, What are your comfort foods while you're watching things? Because I have a weird combination of things. Like, you would not imagine... Well, I just explained them to you, but thinking on it, it does sound very weird to have all those together. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged to you by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, I find it so weird that her body just moves like that so abruptly. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Sarah, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I don't know if I told you guys in the one shot. I used to read a lot, like classic literature. I really like classic books. For a while, I was like trying to challenge myself to read because I got a huge collection, but I've like barely touched them. So I was challenging myself to read every single book, and I was doing it like in alphabetical order, like an idiot. But recently I got into just reading fan fictions. Like, I've just been consuming that just so easily. And it's, because some people have this idea of fan fiction like it's just, I don't know, they don't see it as very valuable. I know some people have that impression, like it's trash or something, which is just so shitty. Like, I really hate it when people have that perspective on it. Like, you should really go out and check out fanfics. There are some amazing works out there. You would be really surprised. But people have that kind of attitude about anime too. Like, they have this idea of what anime is like, that it's like childish, or they think it's like all Dragon Ball Z or something like that. Like, they think they know exactly what it is, but there are so many genres. It's just, anyway, I'm rambling. Sorry, guys. Yes, manga! Oh, I love manga. Yes, I mutter quietly to myself. No, we're not muttering quietly, we're yelling it. We love manga. Shut up. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. That's right, Natsuki likes manga. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with her finger. Where is this tea? I want to see it. What kind of tea are we having? My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on his shoulders. I'm not cute! Oh my god. Even her eyes. Did she just develop fangs, or she always had those? Like a cat. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. I don't know if that was supposed to be like fangs or if like canines or something. Or like representing like as a cat or something. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki burst her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. ... Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. ... Yeah, let's do it! Oh my god, Sayori is so cute. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Sah? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Oh no. I'm just waiting for their reactions after this. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, oh, their faces. It's so cute. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Humps. Sir? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. We suck. We should join the anime club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I want to see these cupcakes. They sound really adorable. And I want one bad now. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Sarah, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Sarah, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, may as well. Yay! Am I pronouncing their names correctly though? Is it Sayori or like Sayori? Sayori, like that? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Try not to think too much, sir. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. I'm just saying Sayori. Like Sayori? I don't know. Seh and Sayori. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, this is so cute. Remember this. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, so last time, because I sort of liked Yuri the most, so I was picking words that I thought that she would like. I think I can't decide whether I want to just pick words at random and see what happens, because I can kind of feel, you know, we sort of know what word, what person will like what word, sort of thing. So I don't know how that will work. But I'm also wanting to lean more towards Natsuki because I want to see what happens if Natsuki likes your work or you get closer with her. So curious to see what happens. What do we think? I'm trying to avoid using my mouse because it's very loud, but I don't know if my keyboard is just as loud. We'll try and pick different ones from what we did in the one shot. Let's go shame. Oh, Sayori likes shame. Well, I don't know if she likes shame. Essence. Let's go strawberry. Is that something that... Yeah, I kind of want to lean more towards Natsuki because really I do sort of, I don't know, my... You know, I really like, well, she likes manga, right? She likes manga? I don't know if she mentioned anime. So I kind of want to, kawaii? Yeah, Natsuki. All right, let's do that. Let's lean towards Natsuki. I want to do that. Holiday? No, that's Sayori. Parfait. Parfait. Chocolate? Love? We already had kawaii. Alright, cute. Pleasure? No? Puppy? Cute. Happiness? No? Marshmallow? Massacre? Anime? Yeah, anime, nice. Kitty! Pure? Flower? Oh shit, I pressed Destiny by accident. Rain cloud? No? Awesome? No? Okay. I'm not sure there. Hi Genza! Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha! No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Sah. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Ah, she's embarrassed. I love the red shading the embarrassment on their cheeks is so cute. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. I don't know, in the end there, I don't know if we picked more words that are, you know, associated with like Sayori or Natsuki, so Say always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you always set your house on fire once. So, we used to be really good friends, or are we still good friends? We just don't walk to schools all the time anymore? Or are we just recalling a time when we helped clean? I don't know. Do we still help Sayori clean? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Sah can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Well, wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. So, I'm trying to think, in the one shot, we did have a lot of interactions with Yuri. after that first poem that we did, and that was because we chose a lot of words that we thought that Yurin would like. So I'm wondering now if we're going to have a lot more interactions with Natsuki, or if that was just part of the game anyway, and it's more about building on for later into the story, into the plot, that maybe it doesn't actually have immediate like consequences, positive or negative. But we shall find out. I'm curious to see what happens. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh, okay. So this is different. We didn't do this in the one shot. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga! You read manga, right? Sometimes. What do you mean, sometimes? Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. What? No, I tell everyone. I shout it from the rooftops. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better! She's got that cute little, like, fang. Like it's her canine or something. I don't know what it is. It's so adorable. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Oh my god! I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. We chose the word parfait. What the hell? That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Did our choice of words have more effect than I initially thought? Like, did the word parfait... oh, jeez, I don't know. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on the... You can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Sah. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colourful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Natsuki rubs my arms and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Ooh. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this? Eek! Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished reading the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough for the lack of plot. To make up the lack of plot, was that? So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on there's all kinds of drama, like when they get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Oh my god. Oh, so cute. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Humph, good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well... Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got in the manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? I know I picked up some bad habits when I started Attack on Titan. I've just been trying to find these Titan creatures everywhere. I've got lots of swords now, ODM gear. I bought a lot of gas canisters. Oh my god, she's so cute! We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. ... Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Question mark? You don't? Oh. That's not... Well, I would really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Oh, jeez. Sorry. Humph. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids, right? I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Oh my god. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, and much less find friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Ahaha! Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Ah! That's definitely not how I laugh. That's how I laugh when I read. When I read laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Oh! I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone! Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh shit, that's right. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ahaha. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Oh my god. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. Oh my god. By the way, I'm not loaning anyone my manga. No one gets my manga collection. Go away. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Oh, right? By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volumes so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face? Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? It sounds like this is maybe a not a good pairing. I think we were bonding better with Yuri. Like, this seems like we're a bit reluctant to read, or we don't want to read it, whereas with Yuri's book, she gave us like a horror book or something. I think we were more interested in it, but I don't know. I thought Natsuki would be better for us because we like manga as well, but I don't know. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I really wish you could read our poem, like actually see it. I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, okay. Who should I show my poem to first? Is there a flickering light on the screen, or am I having like major brain issues right now? I don't know. Okay, let's just go from the start, Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. ... This is a good poem, sir. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, sir. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Ooh. I wonder if these I think it looks like the same poem that we read in the one shot. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I'm wondering if there's more to this poem than, you know, what appears on the surface. So we know that she's sleeping in a lot, she's late to things. I think that she might have depression, she's struggling with depression. So I don't know if this is, you know, she seems really enthusiastic about the club, that's all. So I thought she might have a bit more effort into it. I mean, I like it. I like the poem. But as we note, like straight after this, we say, oh, did you just write it as you woke up in the morning? It's about her waking up sort of thing. But this... So, are you asking me to come out and play? You trust me to wish away a rainy day? If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. What does she mean by I could sleep forever? That's what I'm wondering. Is it like she's been forced to get up because of the sunshine? Does she mean sleeping forever as in death? That's what I'm wondering. I want breakfast. So cute. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. No, I like it. I like it. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. She's so cute. You know, I obviously see a lot of replay value in this. I would really like to do poems that, you know, with words that associate more with Sayori as well, because I do worry about her. It seems like, at least my theory is that she's got depression. You know, we seem to be noting, you know, a lot of signs of depression in her, you know, mannerisms and stuff like that. And I would like to spend more time with her to see what happens, if we can learn more about it. But I guess for now we've gone with Natsuki, and I don't know if that's something we want to stay with. Like, do we want to keep being consistent in our choices and stay with Natsuki throughout the length of this game, if that's how this game works, or do we move back and forth between the girls? And is that going to be like, I don't know, is that gonna look bad? Like I don't know. I mean, it's not like we're dating them, right? Not like we're dating each of these girls or anything. But moving back and forth, I don't know, is it like a betrayal or something? I don't know. I sense some conflict coming though. If we start to pick words that are, you know, that Sayori likes, then maybe Natsuki gets annoyed or something. I don't know. But we'll see. God damn, Sayori's so cute. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go Natsuki. ... Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, ... Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. ... So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Oh, you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. No, she doesn't. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Right, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Okay, so this is the same one. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh, that's so cute. I might have to end it here. I think we're coming to about an hour. We might end it here and pick up in the next one. I'm sorry guys, but I think it was good to change it up a bit. I didn't want to just go with Yuri again. I do really like Yuri, but I wanted to see what happens if you pick someone else. So anyway, yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this. Once again, I am still like kind of shocked that my patrons voted for this game for Sah Screams. Maybe they know something that I don't about this game. Because so far it seems kind of like I guess harmless in a way, like, well, we're not seeing any scares really, but maybe you guys know more about this game, maybe you know what's to come, so maybe that's why you voted for it, I don't know. Or maybe you don't like me screaming. Maybe I deafen you too much with my screams. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And of course, I want to give a shout out to my lovely patrons. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for voting for this game. I really do want to come back to this and see what happens. I'm so excited to see what the scary parts are. Why is this a scary game? I want to find out. I am desperate to find out. So thank you for voting for it. I really do appreciate it. I did actually put a vote down myself for this game. So yeah, I wanted to play it as well. And if you would like to become a patron yourself, please check out the link in the description below. I will be doing more one-shots after I do a full playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. And when I do those one-shots, you have the opportunity to vote for which game I play in its entirety. So good on you. Anyway, thank you once again. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really helps me out. It really does make a difference. I'll catch you guys in the next session of Sah Screams next Saturday. I cannot wait to pick this up again. I cannot wait. So until then, please do have an amazing day / night / whatever, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.